All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Fates Lunatic Classic Revelation against enemies with 100 crit while players have 0 strength. So today we'll be tackling the Frozen Sea map. It's gonna be interesting. Oh boy. So yeah, let's get right into it. I've noticed that there was a as of the past week, apparently YouTube rolled out a new feature called chat leaderboards, but there's no like documentation on how to enable or disable it, so I have no idea what how, how it actually works. Do you guys see a chat leaderboard in the chat right now? Is that a thing? No? Oh, okay, huh? Because I think I've seen this feature be like enabled on and off on other live streams, so I have no idea what's going on. I thought it would be a cool feature, but I think everywhere I see people posting about it, they're all complaining. So basically, the chat leaderboard gives people YouTube XP for leaving a chat message in a live stream for that stream, and is basically a record of who spams the most. uh, so I think people don't actually like it. So YouTube rolled it out quietly and then quietly unrolled it out. I remember this because I think during an Arc Knight's announcement live stream, it was like quietly enabled during I think during like the pre-stream, but it was like disabled after that. It's capped at like 75 XP an hour. Oh, so the meta is to leave 3 messages in a live stream per hour. I think the funny thing is that I think the XP is also like locked into that stream only, and you can get XP by either sending a chat or sending a super chat, but they're all weighted the same. So my poverty is $0 message has the same weight as any other super chat. So the entire system seems to be like entirely poorly thought out and almost like entirely constructed through like an a need to imitate Twitch, even though the features are like who actually want that? And the funny thing is, I think even the creators don't actually get to the YouTubers do not actually get to opt in or opt out. It's just like mandated randomly. It's bizarre. What's a chat optimal class path for a chat? Okay, so I think first you want to start off as a shit poster, and then at level 10 you want a class change. You want to early promote immediately into a functioning member of society. Unfortunately, for that, that would mean leaving. uh, all right. Next up is chapter 12, Frozen Sea. We're cooked, both in the literal and metaphorical sense. No, actually, I guess the literal sense doesn't make any sense. It's all metaphorical. It's allegorical. Throw it to a bot or chronic stream addict. All right. Level 1 gang member. Level 10 mafia. Okay, there was no meal there.
Whoa!
Oh hey, Raider axe. I think. Wait, is that useful? 7 might. It's slightly worse than an iron axe, but it can let us double possibly. I'll take it. I think I'll pile on some other weapons onto Felicia. So yeah, as of last chapter, we managed to get the Felicia Hana A+ support, which lets us reclass Felicia into a Master of Arms. I think we also we got Hinata and we immediately early promoted him into an Oni Chieftain for the Strength Defense pair up, and he's been pretty good for that. So I think I have a couple of ideas, and I'm not sure if they're any good, but so previously I was considering some options like having Takumi pair up with Hana. The rationale for this is that this would give Takumi a speed pair up. But I think maybe I've been going about this all wrong. And what I need to do is I need to actually just maximize the number of ninjas I have everywhere. So maybe I just dump Hana and I use Kagero. So 2 of my ninjas are spoken for. Kaze is going to be paired with Camilla, who we get next chapter. Sayas will be paired with Baruko, who we get next chapter. But Kagero, I think I was struggling to figure out who to pair Kagero with. Because Kagero, the rest of my ninjas were going to be used with Wyvern Riders. But we only really get 2 natural ones, Camilla and Baruka. But I think one thing we could do with Kagero is that we could actually maybe pair Kagero with Takumi. Because we don't actually need another Poison Striker, possibly. But what we could do is we could get another Takumi. We can get Replicate onto Takumi. And that way we can double up on our massive one-shot damage. Takumi is notably particularly powerful because like competitive and quick draw gives him a natural +7 damage. And Fujin Yumi is just a free, really strong bow, and he also moves better than most units. But I think what we could do is Kagero could be a speed pair up as a Master Ninja, and we could also give Takumi Replicate, so Takumi can copy himself like he does in the Conquest route when you fight him, right? Have a considered Replicate of Ryoma. I think doing Replicate Ryoma will be pretty tough. Because the problem with Replicate is that you need to you need to be a mechanist to do it. So if I want Replicate on Ryoma, I will need to have him reclass into Mechanist and have him gain 4 levels to gain Replicate. For Takumi, that should be fine because he should still be able to use the Fujin Yumi. But Ryoma will have like E rank bows and shurikens, which would be a little tough to get going. I think Ryoma in this run is also not as good because the number of damage skills he has is not as good, right? So it'll be a little tougher for him to get stronger. I think like he would have less damage than Takumi in most circumstances. So I think yeah, that's probably the option. But then we can also think about other options such as like, what do we do with Kagero's friendships? Maybe we could do Kagero friendship with Sakura, and then have Sakura go Mechanist too, right? Does Kagero have a friendship with Sakura? Surely they do, right? Basically, I'm pretty sure all internal, like within routes, all units have these supports. No, I guess she doesn't. Never mind. Oh yeah, I guess only Hana and Azura. Okay. Replicate Sakura Aura could be great. I think most skills do not stack with copies of themselves. So Replicate won't actually stack there. It would help in increasing the surface area of the aura, but it wouldn't stack the aura. We'll have a few A+. Yeah, I guess I could just check Kagero's A+. Orochi, Rinka, only 2. Okay. Yeah, I think it might just be simpler to pair Kagero with Takumi and drop Hana. Previously, I was thinking, yeah, I should try using Hana, but like training her at this point is probably literally impossible. Doesn't Camilla benefit from her own aura when replicated? Yes, but that's because she doesn't benefit from her. She can never benefit from her own aura normally, right? And only the copy that is active will benefit. So like, it doesn't transfer. Like, it doesn't metaphysically transfer. Like when you put an aura onto copy one, that doesn't transfer to the replicate. The only thing that's actually shared across replicates is like I guess their stats and their HP, but like they're still individual units, and so individual locality bonuses will still apply differently. Rinka friendship for plus strength bonus. I think Rinka. I was trying to get Rinka to level 10. The idea for this would be to promote and use her as a backpack, because I think Oni chieftain backpacks are very valuable. Plus strength is good for damage, and plus defense is good for not dying on the counter, so you can fight ninjas. I need to have a Boro do something. Yeah, so yeah, I think most is still level 1. Damn. I don't know. I don't want to get too many. The issue with trying to get A plus supports is that it's actively competitive against S supports and also roster slots. So as much as I would like to get as many of these as possible, I think it will be better to prioritize my allocation. So I think I should just prioritize right now getting the Takumi Kagero as support. So we have Takumi Kagero, Rinka, Kaze, Kaze and Camilla, Saizo, and Baruka. And then with that and the Royals, that's already like
Well,
probably my entire army filled out, I think, right? Then I need to figure out how to pair the spares. Plus children, yeah, I think.
Hey,
Yeah, but I think it would still be good to. I mean, like units
if it
like
was anyone else
Sakura.
but you, I'd say that was a complete waste of my.
Units like Sakura and Hanoka will always be good just because of the aura. Shiro has some beneficial skill related to women. Uh, I mean that's not very specific. I feel like there's like a bunch of like unit characteristic based classes. That's Siegbert. Yeah, oh yeah. The Siegbert is like a very good backpack because of his skill. Simp, right? Okay. So I think we can inheritor shop. What can we do to build? What can we build now that helps us? I think we probably just save all of our points so we can upgrade all of our shops after this or the next chapter. Something like that. Uh, Shiro has a skill like Selen's competitive. What's supported by a damage unit grants +3 damage dealt but 1 damage taken. Oh, that might be that might be unusably bad here, just because the extra damage means like death. No statues. It won't help us because we're not really anywhere near our caps. I guess actually it'll be good to build the Korin statue to raise Korin's defense cap, right? Because we're actually gonna be running up against the defense cap at some point, and that's actually probably pretty important, I think. Oh wait, yeah, we could build we can build this shit for free. Build the cook statue. Do any of them raise strength or magic cap? It won't work that way here. They're also free. That is true. I mean, I think the way I programmed it, well, not programmed, the way I said it, all player unit strength and magic cap is like -50 and rounds up to 0. So even if we increase the cap, it will still round up to 0, which is how I wanted it to be. If you this is the 0 strength run, so if you get more than 0 strength. That's kind of against the point. All right. So I think so. We have Reina on this map with the Iron Yumi +2, which we so graciously made for ourselves. Hayato, how the hell is he level 9? Oh, I guess that's his starting level. I thought he started at a lower level. Why does he only have 2? Oh, right, yeah, 0 magic. Isn't Seagram's a personal called Gallant? Well, yeah, that's like the real name, but I made one up to try to be funny. So I think what we do here is we probably make a bunch of steel shurikens. What's Kagero's personal skill? I've never used Kagero. If units hit by a shuriken, attacker also takes status effects in half the damage. Oh, huh. I've never used this before. But that's nice, I guess. So basically the idea here is that kind of reflects shurikens. How the hell does that work? So Felicia. Okay, so we can probably forge some iron weapons. So you also need to pump Felicia's sword rank. We already used the armor scroll on her. She doesn't have the rank, the bulk. Yeah, I think like basically all the damage reflection skills are like horrible memes that never work. So, all right, let's forge us a katana. I think we have some for free, so we might as well just forge it. We can forge Kadachi, but let's not.
Thanks for visiting.
I think maybe just in case we put it onto core to increase our options. We have a dual katana now. Can we use that for something? We could probably also forge an iron axe, I think, because or maybe we forge a bronze axe. I think the last time I forged something, I think maybe let's go iron axe +2, just so we have like a strong physical damage option that we can maybe give to Gunter, or maybe a steel axe. We can also put the Raider axe onto Gunter, so maybe he can use it to like, double like a really slow enemy. Iron club. So I think clubs are just bad because they have like they trade 2 might for 5 crit. That's actually horrible. That's so bad. That is like not a worthwhile trade-off at all. Oh man. Iron katana. I'm not sure if I like the katanas here because the +1 damage taken is it's really kind of unfriendly for our health. We could probably also forge the steel shurikens, but I think it's not worth it here. The Hoshido weapons kind of suck. Maybe I should do a video just comparing like Noah versus Hoshido classes and weapons and stuff. I haven't really seen much content on that, like in the context of the games. That might be pretty cool. I'm right now like I'm in a bit of a I'm moving across the country this month, so I haven't really had the chance to actually make videos, and I don't want to start the rev stuff and then take like a 3-week break in between. So that like the revelation for some reason might start in August, but until then I have some other stuff I've been trying to do, but it's hard to spend time on it right now. All right, let's put some stabs onto Sakura. Maybe we also just straight up give her a master seal so she can promote quickly. Good luck with moving. Yeah, right now I'm apartment hunting. Yeah, it'll be nice to have my own place and set up my gamer studio. I've got some pretty cool ideas. I think I don't want to spoil them because like whenever you like, I think there was like a study where like if you like talk about things you want to do, it makes you less motivated to do them. So I think I will probably try to keep my lips shut until I have something better, more to show. But I have some cool ideas. I want to get going once I have like my own space for like YouTubing, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Rinka, Orochi. Does Sakura even need more stats? Well, it's not about the stats. It's more about the skills. But I think having stats is pretty good. So, like, we do kind of want like more freeze accuracy, so we need more skill. All right, let's get started. So this is gonna be a tough map, I think. So yeah, in chapter 12 of Revelation against enemies with 100 crit while players have 0 strength and magic, it's gonna be a handful. Like I need to figure out like a more concise way of saying that. I can't just like have intro creep where every video I just say the entire conceit of the video for like 15 seconds before I actually get into the game. Like it was fine, but when it was like 3 seconds long, but I think I need to figure out a different start way to start each summary video. So yeah, in chapter 12 of Revelation against enemies with 100 crit all players have strength and magic. Uh, the water temperature. They throw an ice bomb and make the water temperature 0 degrees. 0. Okay. All right. So I think what we do here is we pair everyone and move them all to the left. Oh, we don't really have as many slots as I would like. So I think we don't bring Saizo because we can bring Saizo the moment that we can bring him once we get Baruka. I don't think we bring Tsubaki because I think he's kind of falling off, and also we have Reina now. Yeah, Hinata is still good backpack. Oboro is still good for seal defense. But I think seal defense might kind of be falling off a little already because we have seal defense is -6, but we have like actually stronger units now, and we also have steel daggers, which are -4 defense. That is. So like we need to try to remain competitive with our slots. Oh yeah, we need to drop Hana. You're right. Thanks for noticing about the Hana. Now Hana is gone. Okay, so I think we don't bring Sazzo this chapter. We just bring Kagero. It's a shame he won't get the level, but it's more about like building our supports. So we can maybe also we also drop Rinka, I think, maybe. And then we can bring Saizo. How many enemy Wormslayers are there? There are Wormslayers in this map? Oh fuck. Okay, so there's Berserkers. Those guys aren't too bad. I just also realized that I don't really have a way of dealing with the Dark Mages, I think. I think actually no, I think Kaze should be fine. 17 res plus a bunch of auras. I don't see any Wormslayers. I don't think there's any this yeah, I think wait, there are reinforcements on this map. Let's go to Naginata. We don't get one yet. I think once we get past chapter 13 and we can get level 2 shops, our life becomes like a lot easier because we have like Levin Sword and other things. But until then, we kind of just have to tough it out. So I need to eat a meal, which will probably be for defense. I think we just hope it lands on Korn and other relevant units. I hate that the mess hall only lands on half the units. Just because it's just really annoyingly inconsistent. Revolting bread? What the fuck?
Oh my.
What did you do to that bread? -2 defense reduction? Did I get a defense penalty? Holy fuck. One day blinding stew as meal. He's a pyrotechnic. Why is he attacking the food? Okay, spicy bread. There we go. It's laced with nitroglycerin.
Oh,
Oh, skill +2. So you got Felicia. And we got Corin. Okay, I landed on Corin. That's good enough. Okay, I'll call it a day. I think we can probably get away without using stat boosters or whatever. I mean, not stat boosters. Without using tonics. So I guess what we do here is I think we can put flying units. I think it's important that we reunite everybody in the same area. But there's two schools of thought here. One way to do things is to have everyone on the left boats, right? We just pair everyone up over here from here to here. The second idea is possibly to use a flying unit to transport Corin from the left boat to the right boat, which I think could be an option, but I think trying to dance around enemy ranges here is probably kind of precarious. Gunter doesn't have enough range to really escape enemy movement range, and then you were kind of surrounded by archers too. Like in theory, I think it could work. I go here, and then I try to jump here, and then I go here. But I think these walls, like, you can't fly over the boats, which is regrettable. And so, like, there's, like, it looks like there's space here, but you can't actually go through this area. Fire Emblem, but your units die of food poisoning. What's that skill? Oh, swap. Okay. So I think, yeah, we put Hanada onto Corin. I think we just put everyone on the left side. It makes our life simpler. Now we can put Kagero onto Takumi. I think turn 1 we can probably just shoot these guys. We have Kaze there to fight the ninjas. Not preponing Kagero for the Takumi skill. I kind of want to actually use Kagero. And I guess it'll be important for her to like get stats. But yeah, actually, it kind of sucks that we do have to give up on the skill buff to do that. Now I'm trying to think. Maybe we could get by with a ninja that just doesn't actually have any damage. Right? Because the ninja was like Kagero will still like die instantly. And is Kagero's speed good? What are Kagero's reclasses? Diviner. Okay. So Kagero's speed is let's see her growths. %60 as Mechanist, 70% as Master Ninja. Strength, speed, focus. Okay, so strength is a no, but speed is high. 0 magic growth. Okay, so I think what we probably do is, I think it'll be important. It would be good for her to get speed, so we don't like dump her speed. I think we just try it.
listen.
So this is a defeat boss map, and the boss is Flora, I think. she's kind of hella strong. 30 attack, 28 res, 17 defense. So 30 attack is actually really nasty. And I probably should have brought defense tonics. I think Corn can probably fight her with aura buffs. So, but the issue is I don't think I can do damage. I think he'll probably die before I actually get there anyway. So there's no need to think about it too hard right now. Because the Fujiyumi already does a lot of damage. I think we could probably get by without the competitive buff for a while, and we can just push damage with Takumi just from his like raw Fujiyumi might alone. Very nice. What about the dual katana? I left in the convoy. Oops. So I think we need to unpair some people. Ah, shit. I messed up already. In my eagerness to... Oh, you can't hit me. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot this was like a weird map thing where because of the map structure, enemies can't really move the way they want. So let's unpair. I thought I almost got killed there, but fortunately it wasn't so. So I think here we can probably make pair people around. So if I put Sakura onto Kaze, I can have Kaze enemy phase the guy, the mage, without facing a dual strike, which is good. Otherwise, I think here, I can attack and then shelter to get away. So we can hire Yumi for 2 damage, amazing, and then shelter to get away, just to get the kill. So I think on this end, it might be. Oh, we don't get Dragon Veins until like a little bit later. You run a floor to heal. Okay. What? I wasn't crit? Is there a problem or is that a fire tome? It's a fire tome. Okay. So I thought for a second I might need to redo my mod. But it's just a fire tome. That's expected then. So in that case we can actually probably just fight this guy normally. No, we can't. We're surrounded already. Crazy. Does someone in the pair up get friendship points when she sings? I don't think so. I think you only get the extra points with combat actions. I mean, this guy does so much damage. I hate mages. I hate mages so much. They're so strong. I'm already surrounded I got surrounded by like the minimum possible enemy count. Holy shit, I can't do anything. All right, I need to look at the map data. Frozen Sea. There's there's 59 enemies on this map. Jeez. And there's reinforcements from Flora's and Baruka's boat. It's fighters and outlaws and dark mages. Okay, at least there's no flying reinforcements. And also, after these first batch of enemies, the other enemies are not aggressive. Okay. But the problem is I think... Yeah. Oh wow, Gunter gets one rounded even without the crit. Ha! There we go. I feel like what I need to do is I need what just for the sake of having good video footage. Whenever I make a mistake, I can't just simply quit out. I do need to get everyone to get killed by crits. That way I can narrate over like, yeah, this run didn't work while everyone is getting killed. Because if I just quit like this, it's pretty uneventful. Okay, that's a reset 276. So I think what we should do is we should buy some tonics. Just for the sake of like having them in reserve for Corrin.
Hi, welcome.
Like defense, we have no money. What do we do with all our money? I think I just spent them all on forges, right? Something got fucked up somewhere. Sell the gold bars. Okay. Good point.
Hi, welcome.
Sell the goddess icons? No, those are actually useful. Oh, we can sell the energy drop. We can't use it. We can sell the spirit dust since we can't use it.
Thanks for.
I didn't buy anything today.
Hi.
What did I spend it on? I think maybe steel shurikens. I don't know. Defense tonic, res tonic, HP tonic, maybe magic tonic. We need to figure out a way to actually damage Flora, which is pretty important, I think. So Flora has. So with this, Corrin has 15 damage. I'll figure something out. We can also maybe buy a strength tonic. I think it will be fine. Do I still have the dual katana? Yes, I do. Yeah, I should give it to someone. Maybe dual katana on Corrin could be useful to fight Flora. Right? If I equip this, then we lose all our defense and we just die instantly. That's no good. You don't think dealing damage blows is gonna be that hard? The issue is that I don't have any high defense units. So I think with this, Hanada gets like with a Hanada pair up, Corrin has like 28 defense. Right? +2 from Sakura, +2 from Felicia, 32. I don't take damage until after but I will take damage from after I get debuffed. Seal Strength Felicia. I don't think Felicia can survive a hit. That's the problem. She just Flora does 30 damage. So I need someone that can survive 30 minus defense times. Takumi could maybe do it, right? So Takumi with Hinata pair up is 17 defense. 18 defense with the competitive, +1. And then he takes another 4 from auras. That's like 22 defense. 22 defense against 30 attack. Should be enough to survive. But the issue is he fast enough to survive? I think Flora's pretty fast. If I get doubled, it's over. Just from Dragon Fangs. Dragon Fangs won't be strong enough. It's only like +7 damage, which is not enough to overcome Flora's 30 resistance. It's just 20 speed, so with Takumi, I would need 2 more speed. So I think just in case, I can buy a speed tonic, maybe? Yeah, if I give Takumi a speed tonic, he should be more than capable of fighting and defeating her. We don't even need to use it. We just need to have it in stock, I guess. I'm not sure if she doesn't double because of speed penalty. I mean, it's still good just to have one in the convoy. Does Hinoka not give any speed? We don't have Hinoka. right now, right? We don't get her until later, I think. Okay, so then she has like 2017 effective speed. That should be, yeah, it should be doable. And we can definitely damage her with Takumi for sure. So that's not too bad. Oboro, I feel like it might be dead weight on this map because she doesn't do anything. But then, like, I think we probably drop Oboro and just bring another flyer. Because I think having the flying movement is probably a lot better than whatever bullshit we're cooking up here. The idea here is that I think maybe we, turn 1, move everyone, like, with flying movement. So I think what we can do is, like, we can turn 1, move to Gunter here, and then we all pile up in the upper left boat. Because, and then we try to overwhelm the enemies up top before we get boxed in over here. Actually, wait, I just realized. Previously, I was hesitant to use Corrin as a blocker, but these mages don't actually crit us, so we can probably just have Corrin face tank the enemies like near the boat. Hinoka joined the same time as Rome is comical. I mean, Hinoka is still good in this run, so it's not that absurd, I think. All right, so yeah, since fire doesn't crit, we can probably make things work.
Listen.
Another option I just realized is that Corrin currently does not have replicate. Actually, wait, I was planning on using Corrin Kazi to get friendship for it. Because getting Corrin replicate could also be good. So I think, okay, what we do here is, I think turn 1, we just drop people off. The movements are a lot worse than I thought here, but I think we can probably ferry people over turn 1. And Corrin's kind of stuck where he is, but he's also uniquely capable of weathering attacks right now, so it doesn't actually matter that much. All right. Yeah, Hinoka's damage aura is gonna be pretty clutch. Anywhere where we can get free damage like that is like critical, I think. Critical. It's very important, is what I'm trying to say. I think here we need to. Wait, this guy's just a mage, so we could probably actually maybe tank him with Takumi. So we have 17 speed. Okay, so I think what we do here is we have Takumi go here and we eat that speed tonic. So we go to 19 speed. That way we can double the fire tome guy. We might as well do it. The extra speed is just nice, I guess. And oh wait, we can just use Azura, right? Azura's inspiring song for more speed. Okay, that was a waste of a little bit of money, but that's probably fine. Oh hey, Dragon. Oh, didn't do anything for us. Great. We didn't do as much damage as I thought I would, but that's probably okay. That archer is pretty bad to be near. And this guy is also really scary. So I think we need to back off here. So Corrin, I think, can probably just hang around here, and that fire tome guy is nasty, but we can probably sneak in a kill. We're kind of soft XP capped right now, but I guess we just have to deal with it. This guy's 10. Why do these guys have like 1,000,000 defense for no reason? Holy shit. Okay, so I think what we can do here is we could probably try to block this guy off. 26 attack. Never mind, we can't. Why are these guys so strong? Holy shit. So Takumi is like... We need a better backpack on Takumi this turn. We also need to get away from these guys. 1770. This would get us the kill, but then we die. Ideally, I want to kill this guy this turn, but I don't have enough damage to do it. Actually, wait. Takumi attack, dance attack, right? And then we kill with Reina. That should be exactly enough. Then the question remains, how do we do with the rest? So Kazi can fight this one and debuff, but we need to get rid of this guy first to avoid the pair of attacks. So I think, oh, what we could do is we do have a Savage Blow right now, and we could lunge this guy. But we need to be careful about these guys' ranges, which should be, I think, fine. Because they can only get onto the bull, and that's about it. So what we do here is I think we lunge. We don't lunge first because our movement is gonna get fucked up. So let's attack this guy here. This is the first time we've seen Malignite Gunter. Gunter is pretty good as Malignite in these challenges. Caveat. Because Savage Blow, it's very early access to Savage Blow, which is pretty important in some circumstances like this one. Okay, so we can kill this guy. Very nice. And now that we've gotten those guys, we can kind of use this area as a choke point later. And we do have Tomebreaker, right? So we don't have Duelist Blow though. So I think we go here. Maybe we use lunge to separate these guys. Or we can just attack from here. Or we can lunge over here to free up our movement. But at the moment we do that, our movement gets trickier to use. I think that's probably fine. At least it's not doing any damage anyway. So, yeah, let's try something like this. So you go here, we lunge this guy. For a Savage Blow. Shit, that Fire Tome is so nasty. The bottom enemies will hit you? Oh, shit, you're right. I guess we're on for another reset already. Yeah, I think not having Corrin up here is a big problem because we can't do any damage without the Corrin. Like, a lot of our army is kind of based off of being able to get these pair of attacks. Maybe I should also forge like an Iron Axe or something. Or an Iron Sword. I think we're done. We're cooked. We just can't do any damage. Shit, man. Yeah, I think Iron Axes have the best might. Like, Corrin can survive on his own, but I think Corrin being like stuck in this area is bad. So I think what we need to do is we need to turn one, have Corrin paired to a flying unit and fly him up. I had Tsubaki on the upper boat, which was a mistake. The game of fates is cook or be cooked. Yeah, we should forge a +2 iron. When can you get killer weapons? Killer weapons will not be good. Their base might is kind of weak. That's 277 resets. You love to see it. Oh, you hate to see it. Alright. So I think what we do here is we need to put Tsubaki over here. We can't swap because that's not how it works here, but... so I think what we also do maybe is we pair Hinata up with Takumi first instead. The Kagero support is nice in theory, but it's lacking in damage. So I think turn one we can snipe this guy. Alright.
Listen.
With the weapon slayers like Pike Ruin Club, oh yeah, those would be good, but we don't get those until after chapter 13. All right. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. We attack once, we dance, get the kill. We're out of range. It's time to reset. That is embarrassing. Turn 1 is rough just because we need to spend a lot of our actions unpairing and pairing and swapping and stuff. But once we get past that, it should be fine. So I think once we kill this guy, we can move immediately and use our actions to dump our units around. So we move here, attack. That +7 damage is really nice. And then we just kill this guy. That is so much damage. Am I gonna allow skirmishes? I mean, they are enabled, but whether or not I'm gonna do them is probably a matter of like, am I soft locked? Because I think I can probably beat this without it. But the most important thing I think that I would need skirmishes for is finishing up supports, probably. So I think what we do here is how much? So let's move people around. How do I get more res? Okay, so I think we can do. Let's do a Saizo Kaze pair up. Let's move over here. Then we dance for Kaze. The reason we do this is we need to get some debuffs onto this guy. So we can go here and equip the Steel Shuriken. So this guy attacks us and we debuff him. I think we unpair here. We get some extra damage reduction from Sakura, and I think we move Takumi like over here, just so he can be active next turn. Oh yeah, we have Rally Luck. Not that it's useful. I figure out how to give enemies 100 crit and skirmishes. Yeah, a guy in my YouTube comments section figured it out. Yeah, they are. Every skirmish enemy is programmed in as a ruffian. That in the character list, and then they're just changed as the game sees fit. The class changed. So if you change those 4 enemies, you can make changes to all of those units. So I think here what we do, we're like 1 damage off of making this really useful. Like, oh wait, I just realized I have a Savage Blow. And we can use Korin to block too. Korin should be tanky enough to survive even without, I think, defense pair-ups, but we shan't be that careless. Okay, so I think we start lunging first. So we hit this guy and we Savage Blow, which is nice. That does a lot. We probably should have hit him with a... Alright. And, okay. In theory, this would have been good. In practice, not so much as I thought it would be. Our movement on this boat is just really bad. Let's hit this guy. We poison strike him. And then I think with that debuff, we can probably get Reina moving around to do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, but still it's not lethal. But I guess we'll just take it. Oh nice, we got the crit. Nice. That simplifies our options. This guy got defense reduced, so we don't need to... We can probably just hit him. We're not fast enough to get him, though. Damn. I think we use Felicia as a pair up here. So we can use Koran to block. But... So Takumi can probably... He doesn't get the one shot. I think having Takumi here lets us do more damage. See rank Thomas and Gunter? Yeah, he's been doing a lot. So I think I could also maybe attack this guy, pair up to get rid of him. Dance for Takumi, attack Mage, pair up to get rid of Mage. I think that's the play. So I attack here. And I have some pair up attack to get rid of him. Probably Felicia. And that's a kill. Or we can use Tsubaki. That's too far away. I think we use Felicia here. So Felicia attacks with a weapon. And this gets the kill on the fighter. Gunter Lightning is going to be the force we need. I don't really think that's going to be very viable. We dance here. Takumi gets speed, and I think that's not quite enough to cut it, but after we can attack here. And we can shit. And then we can finish off with Kaze or Saizo, I think. So I think we attack from here. We take a bunch of damage. Oh, we dodged. Very nice. And we finish him off with Kaze. This Felicia XP is bad. Yeah, these guys are level 10. And Rev throws a lot of low level enemies at you, so it gets hard to level. Okay, very nice. Now the problem is how do we block against these guys? I could just do it like this. I could use a flying movement. No, I can't do that. If I fly in, then it's tricky. Is Karu gonna die? Man. Oh no, I blocked him. Okay. Yeah, I guess the ICC has like such a big movement penalty that we can kind of use it there. We should live. I think... oh, fuck. That's so much damage, but I think we just barely made it. The mages are about to do a 39. Yeah, the mages don't do any damage here because they have Fire Tome, so they can't crit me. It's still a lot of damage, but it's not lethal. So I think we can... I think we actually have things set now. A little bit. I think we can probably kill this... No, he's too strong. So, the mage... I think Frozen Sea tiles take 2 move, right? As you can see, so 1, 2, 3. So they take 2 move. So the bow guy is the scariest thing here. The question is, can we kill this berserker without getting ourselves killed? The answer is it's a little more difficult than I would like it to be. Is it that they give the mages bronze weapons here? I think... I don't know. They're probably just being nice. I can also just heal here or back up. I think it might be better to back up. We do have some shield gauges active, but I don't think they're going to help us. Like... Only having one healer is actually a problem that I wasn't expecting would be that big of a deal, because our reduced healing means that we can't heal as much, right? So I think we convoy a vulnerary, or I think we just grab a vulnerary to heal. Oh, we could also just dance, but that okay, so let's heal here. Maybe back up with everyone else. Try to get better options next turn. If I dance or core, I don't think that helps us. go here. We put Felicia here for supports. I think we can move Gunter there, and we move Reyna a little bit over here. I think to the right. This way, Berserker guy attacks us again for a bunch of damage. Very nice. So now I think we can get rid of this Berserker. And once we get rid of the Berserker, we can move down to deal with the mages and the fighters. The mage is not that threatening because he doesn't kill us with crits. Everyone else is a problem though. So I think here what we can do is we can debuff this guy with Kagero. Wow, we missed? That is so bad. We didn't get the debuff, but I think we should still be able to get the kill. As long as we have someone that does some damage. I need to eat that speed tonic with Takumi at some point. Not being able to double is like really limiting our damage as a lot more than I thought it would initially. So I think Gunter can do something here. He can't. You can actually just kill. That's pretty nice. But the problem is not... If I do this, I don't get my savage blows. No one else can actually damage this guy except for Takumi. That's just how limited our magic damage is. And Takumi really needs to be able to hit something. So I think maybe if I put Felicia as a pair up or... Yeah, if I landed the shuriken hit, I would be able to kill this guy. But since I didn't, it's rough. All right, let's try this. So Gunter kills this guy. It's not ideal, but we do what we can. But looking at Gunter is surprisingly effective. Yeah, magic damage is really nice. That's like most of it. We try to debuff this guy, but the issue is getting close enough is tough. We can do 6 damage and then 17 damage. If we could debuff, then our life will be easier, but we can't. And Takumi's not fast enough to double. Let's move up here and attack. It's not great. Yeah, I think we're just done. Our movement is just a lot worse than I thought, and we're just not doing as much as I thought we could. If Takumi was fast enough, he would be able to one-round these guys. But he's like just barely not fast enough. Because he didn't eat the speed tonic. I think we might actually be okay if we let these guys like stay blocked. We just go here and we pair some people up to avoid counterattacks, to avoid pair up attacks. I think the mages should traffic jam these guys. So we're not done yet. But we could be. If we traffic jam these... Yes, we got it. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Yeah, that worked. We traffic jammed these guys because they have very limited movement options. I was ready to give up there. But we just barely got it out of luck. Yeah, let's Fujin Yumi this guy. We dance, go to 17 speed, then we can kill a fighter. But we need to get rid of this guy too. So I think let's start by attacking this guy to debuff. Dance for Takumi. I found this to be one of the hardest early Rev maps. I think Rev is pretty tough in some circumstances. Or 1 damage off, man. Those strength tonics would be very tasty right now. Oh, wait. I just realized I do have shield gauge. No, I don't. I could have had shield gauge under some circumstances, in theory. Also, Corn does have a shield gauge here, so I could attack. Our movement is so bad. Kill this guy, but then we just run out of turns to fight these guys, and we can't block them anymore. Damn. I feel like promoting Sakura just for Tomaxes could be pretty good. Yeah, I brought too many ninjas, I think. Maybe that's the problem. If I brought a Boro, I think I could probably a Boro could probably be pretty good here. Yeah. It's over. A Boro could probably tank. What? I survived? What the fuck? Do you have a Guard Naginata? You don't get one this early in Rev.
All right.
2 more maps until we can get it. Ah, that's weird. I wasn't expecting that. I guess I just got lucky here. I won the 50-50. Damn. Okay. That was unexpected, but I'll take it. These guys have 5 moves, so I think we actually retreat here. Was it 65? I mean, I don't... It's 50. No, it's 50. Yeah. I think we just retreat here. And we unpair to get more movement options back. Actually, we have a shield gauge, so we could try to exploit that. We can also actually... Corrin is strong enough that if we stay outside of everyone else's range, Corrin could probably make something happen. Rather, like... Not make something happen, just deal chip damage. Without, like, getting us killed. Which is, like, basically the same thing, right? Nice. We're dodging all over the place. That's great. This map should be really easy after the initial wave. I don't think so. The mages and archers are kind of tough. And fighting these guys, like these reinforcement, these guys, the promoted enemies, these guys are like insane, right? I guess I can like try to bait them one by one, but the quantity and like quality of these enemies is crazy. And fighting the Flora is gonna take like 5-10 turns. They're stationary without overlap. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. If they're stationary without overlap, then we can bait them. Let's hit this guy. I don't know about this one though. I think I'll pop a physic. Do I not have enough rank? Oh no, I don't have enough any magic. Okay, let's pop a physic here. It's not like it's very good because physic advantage is like really trash because you need magic to make it go longer. Let's move everyone up a little. Physics flat range. It's like 5 range. Okay, never mind. Misinformation. Physics flat 1/7 range. Okay, got it. Got it. It was just shorter. Okay, let's have Takumi eat the speed tonic. I am done. Just like waiting on that. Let's move. Let's back up. Let's back up with Korin, I think. Do I back up with Korin, or do I just try to stay here? Eat a vulnerary. Too many enemies are stacking up here. It's kind of scary. So let's just eat a vulnerary here. And maybe we can bait a mage. That could probably be pretty nice, because if we go here, this mage will attack without pair-up support, which is actually amazing. What does Felicia do? Okay. Okay, let's do it like, let's run it like this. So this mage will move up and attack Kazi without pair-up support, in theory, or probably he'll just attack Korin. Oh wait, if it's a mage, you can also try to get him to attack Takumi. And that would be fine, because he will live through that. Thunder can crit you? You're right, I'm fucked. I'm gonna die. I will do 24 damage, it's just gonna kill me. Yeah, I lost my shield gauge too, I'm so dead. Unless these guys like fuck up and block themselves. They block themselves. Nice. I think Thunder Mage guy. Oh yeah, fuck. You're right. Shit. He got me. Oh fuck. Jump scare ass. Pokemon screech music. Okay. I have some ideas. So first is Takumi eats a speed tonic and a strength tonic. It was just like a little bit off, like from doing one shots, so that will help a lot. Second, we eat a meal to get plus speed on Takumi.
Thanks for visiting.
Who's the map's biggest problem? The mages and the archers.
Oh, welcome.
It's like 1 speed off of doubling fighters and 1 strength off of one hit KOing fighters. Yeah, he's just like a little bit off from doing everything. So I think we eat for speed. We have a need for speed. Spicy yogurt. What the fuck? Oh, Shido has like really fucked up food, huh? So Takumi has gets a +1 speed from that. Not even Baruka? Baruka's not a problem. We can one-shot her with Takumi. Flying units should really not be a problem. Fujin Yumi we should just be able to one-shot people with it. Alright. Spicy yogurt. Alright. I'll be right back. Gotta take a whiz. Back. All right. So I think archers are just like goated in conquest generally. At the end of the day, you can always go knight for the +5 defense skills. It won't happen fast enough, and there's no terrain on this map that we can use, so we don't actually get natural cover bonus, regrettably. I think I want to wait until I get the boat Naginata to reclass into knight, so I can try to get if I get for one I can get guard Naginata for sure. The other thing I want to get is boat Naginata, so I could do some damage. Theoretically, the outlaws won't attack Takumi if they can hit Korin. I think it's a little uncertain because the enemies might prioritize Takumi because they can do more damage. It's always tricky when you're thinking about this because some enemies prioritize doing damage, so it's not always that consistent. Bows and Conquest are great, but not as busted in Rev though. Yeah, there's not as many flying enemies in Rev. The reason why bows are so dominant in Conquest is that like there's like 7 maps where flying enemies are prominent. And flying enemies are like the most troublesome kind of enemy that you can fight because they kill you. They move around and kill your weaker units. Does Rev do we see a kill AI? Yes, but they don't see the crits. The crits are invisible to them. I think maybe like if they were manually programmed to have 100 crit. Actually, I don't think they would go for it. All right. Yeah. Oh wow, that's just a kill. Holy shit, that is so much damage. That is a disgusting, unjust, unethical amount of damage. I'd love to see it. All right. So I think if we do that, then our options are just so much better. All right, ICC, we can't have foot units there, so that's I think we might be able to kill this guy too. Okay, we're a little bit of speed off killing this guy, but not we can kill the fighter. Okay, so I think hear me out. Here's what I'm gonna do. We transfer pair up. Okay, so we transfer pair up. We move Saizo up 1. We move Kagero up 1. To transfer, swap. No, it's not going to work. Okay. We're just 1 tile off here. I should have danced and move away. Oh, you know what? Let's just do that. There's no sense in like we're early on enough in the map that we can make this optimization. So the idea is that in order to get into range of more enemies, we dance to get away. So we attack this guy first. Then we don't unpair Azura. We dance for Takumi to move him up here. So we have more flexibility in who to fight next turn. And we might as well dump our units around here. Just to do it. So then next turn we can attack and kill the fighter, then attack and kill the mage. Yeah, I think if the enemies have high crit, their calculation changes. Like if they have high actual crit, they tend to try to go for those. I know in some games, like if they see any crit, they see that as a potential kill, and then they try to punk you. I think that happens in New Mystery, where they see that 2% crit and then they go, "Time to die, motherfucker." Are you feeling lucky, punk? Oh shit! I didn't kill him. That's bad. That's really bad, huh? Actually, no, it's fine. This guy won't kill me. 22 damage is not enough to actually kill me. It's not a crit either. So let's pair up here. And I think what we do is let's separate. Yeah, I should have brought Rinka. All right, nice. So Takumi kills this guy. Very good. Azura dances. Takumi kills the archer. And then am I safe from the other enemies? I am not. But what I could do is I can kill this guy. I get a shield gauge. I block the archer hit. And then what I do is okay. Let's go like this first. We hit this mage with a steel shuriken. You poison strike him. And I think that should let us get the kill. It's not quite lethal. Let's have Kagero attack. Then Saizo attack. Like Saizo transfers away Sakura, and then kills. Then Gunter shelters Azura. We need to move Corrin in. The space is fucked up. We can do 2 transfers. Oh, it works. It works. We transfer Azura. And we switch. And we sing. Nice. We got it. I love shelter Azura dance strats. And the positioning is always so fun. And rewarding. I fucked up. I forget. Ah, man. Okay, I needed Corrin to be in a different spot that turn. How would you like to dodge tank, Felicia? Are you feeling lucky today? Okay, so we'll definitely dodge the mage. Can we dodge this guy? We can't. Damn it. The mage we can dodge with breaker, but okay. So is this pair up system is something tactical RPG should learn from. I think it's more. That's not really the thing. That's the deciding factor. I think the factor that makes Fates really good is that the numbers are small and punchy. 2 damage matters a lot, right? And there are very few games where that small of a number actually makes a true difference in a game.
Listen.
Basically, the numbering around Fates makes all the difference, and even inside Fates is not perfect. Like, there are other games where there are like these like chain attacking mechanisms, but they aren't all winners. Because like if the numbers are off and you just get like it becomes like overpowered or not as strong, then it's not rewarding. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Like I think the increase in your action space as the number of things you can do does make Fates probably one of the most fun games mechanically to play. Because like you can, I guess like let's say you're playing GBA Fire Emblem, right? Like what are your options? Like you can attack in different sequences. You can maybe rescue. Actually, rescue makes things a lot pretty more advanced. But the number of actions you can do is not as big. It's not as much. You can't do as much stuff. Whereas in Fates, you can kind of like do like the more you can make it. You can do really complicated turns, and I think that's amazing. So I think here, yeah, I think we do the same thing here. We attack here. We dance for Takumi. Takumi moves down to kill this guy. Ah, shit. We are off. We didn't have as much shield gauge as last time. So now this doesn't work because Takumi just gets killed. Damn it. Can we get Felicia and... How can we fix this? Actually, we don't need to fix this. We can just run. we don't need to commit. We can just run. Transfer, switch, separate. Gunter, shelter. I fucked up and sheltered the wrong guy. I'm still dead. If I had the minus super Sakura, it would be fine. Yeah, but it wasn't enough. Okay. Sakura just was too far away. I think actually if I put Felicia nearby, it would have been enough, but I think I read like I internally saw the damage as 30, and I thought 30 minus 2, that's not enough, but it will be 30 minus 6. Yeah, I overestimated enemy damage there. Tellius has rescue, cancel, plus and shove. I guess, but I don't... Tellius, like, the issue with Tellius is that the numbers are off. The numbers aren't as, like, nice as they are in Fates. They get too inflated. And then, like, when the numbers get too high, like, it's easy for things to become, like, very easily reduced to, you know... Fates just has a very good set of numbers. Like, Fates is the game where the plus 2s and plus 3s matter a lot. And that's the most important thing. So I think what I can do here is I can transfer, drop. So the idea here would be to put units like Felicia nearby, like already, like without me being there. Like if I put Felicia here, I could shelter Sakura and place Sakura here. If I pre-place them, I fucked up a little though. But if I pre-place them, then I can take advantage of the damage reduction without needing to move first. Yeah, I messed up with Korin here, but it should be fine. So then now Takumi kills this guy. Then we dance, and then the damage reduction that we have pre-placed for ourselves lets us survive the archer hit. Pretty good. And we got the crit anyway. Very nice. Now we can have Gunter, Shelter, Azura. We transfer Azura. We transfer Azura. We switch Dance for Takumi. He gets out of the way. Korin pairs up with Reina. Moves up here. Switches the block. And yeah, you're home free. Very nice. I think just to get more options next turn, we transfer away Kaze. We transfer away Kaze and we separate and we move here. Perfect turn. It's nasty. The amount of damage. Oh, yo! Dragon Fang crit for 51 damage, instantly annihilating the Berserker. That's great. That is... oh, we got defense and speed. You love to see it. I mean, like, the fact that I can, like, kind of, like... This is the kind of game where I can kind of just, like, yap, and that's the turn. And that's really fun. Like... Alright, so... Let's move Korin away. Let's make... yeah, I think that guy... I think that might be the Thunder Tome guy. No, this is down here? No, over here. This guy over here is Thunder. This guy will murder us, so we need to be really careful about him. Like, just the sequence of events, let's go here, then here, then here, then here, makes phase really fun. Like, and the fact that you can have like a train of thought like that and have it be a coherent strategy is also really nice. So I think if I go here, I could dance and kill, and then we should be able to survive the counter. We hit this guy, you get a shield gauge. We dance here, and we kill this guy. Then we heal Korin, the Sun Festo. And I think that should be enough. We probably shouldn't need to do any more. The mage can hit Korin or Takumi. We'll probably hit Korin. And there's not really much else we need to do this turn. Very good. So I think this turn we can Archer to one-shot the fighter. Man. These one rounds are so nice. And then we can also probably dance one around the mage. Takumi is just so good, huh? He's just so good, man. I messed up. Are you kidding me? Actually, I think Takumi survives this. He's got 20 defense from Sakura and Felicia. I'll take it. Oh, he dodged also. Okay, okay. Takumi's so strong. Yeah, he's actually amazing. All right, so I think now home stretch. I think the fact that we were able to kill these guys so fast makes us so much safer. But he is taking all of our XP. And ideally, it goes to more people than just him. So I think what I can do here is, first, let's Poison Strike him. This guy. Then Felicia can Kadachi for weapon rank. We need Felicia to get C rank weapons by chapter 13. The reason for that is we want her to use Levin Sword. So let's grind some weapon rank for Felicia, is what I'm trying to say. I gotta be careful about this guy. That's gonna be some scary damage. Gunter can do something. Let's move Sakura one tile over. I think if I attack with Gunter, I can set up the kill. Can Felicia do any damage? Yeah, that's the issue with physical classes. They just can't do anything here. Uh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just have Takumi get the kill. And that way I can use a shield gauge to block and kill the archer. That'll be good enough. Isn't Level Sword Chapter 14? Once we beat Chapter 13, we can build the shop. And we can buy one. Then we get another one in Chapter 14, which is nice. Yeah. I'm not taking risks with the archers. They're just too hard to deal with. And I think we just tank. We just tank these guys. There's more than enough enemies on this map if we want to feed XP. But these guys are just too... We need to thin the crowd ASAP. I think the next guy over there is the Thunderdome guy. So we need to be careful. Because if that guy reaches us, we're in trouble. Alright, let's hit this guy. B ranked bows, that's pretty good. Let's heal Takumi. I think what I do is I move over one tile. 20 speed. That way we go over here and we can enemy phase the archer and see if we can't if we can make something happen there. Yeah. It feels awful for Takumi to soak up all this XP. The good part about that is that it's not actually good XP. It's like low quality XP. So it doesn't actually, like, most of our units can kind of benefit, but not really, you know, is the thing I'm trying to say here. So I think what we can do is we can... It might be time to activate the Dragon Vein, actually. Because that way we can actually just swarm these guys and kill them. So... I need to move Felicia out of the way. Let's put Felicia onto Reina. Sakura activates the Dragon Vein. And this gives us the movement we need to actually fight these guys. Will I promote Corange and Noble for the Draconic Hex? Yes, I will. Now I can kill this guy, and I can debuff the other one. So let's kill this guy first. Very good. And then Kase can fight the mage. And because he's got like a million... I don't know about the 2% crit, guys. Do you think it's worth the risk? I guess I'll just have to take that 2% risk. Oh no, how'd that happen? Okay. But with the big resistance, we can survive the attack, and then we can feed the kill to someone else. I really thought feeding this kill would be a lot easier than it ended up being, but... Reina, can you do something and not die? Reina gets no XP from this kill, so let's not feed it to her if we don't have to. Okay, so if I put Hinata onto Felicia, then I would do a lot of damage. Naginata does less than Yumi. Oh yeah, that should work then. Yeah. Also get a shield gauge. Dance. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll just kill this guy. I overcomplicated things. Oh hey, if you're free heal, I'll take it. Okay, so let's move up Korin to tank this guy. With the Gunter pair up, that should be a lot of extra damage. I'll take it. And then we can transfer, dump Sakura down here. And now we can try to give Sakura more sword rank. Perfect. So I think, yeah, now that we've freed up the movement, we can actually just kill people. We don't need to. Previously, a big problem was that enemy movement, like the enemies can move to us, but we couldn't move to them because of the frozen sea. But now that we've activated the Dragon Vein, our options are like a lot better. Oh fuck! No, I missed fucking fuck. I was trying to dance there. Why does Zura attack? Why does she even have a weapon? Fuck. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. So I think actually an option I've been ignoring is that I think I should probably activate the Dragon Vein earlier. I should activate the Dragon Vein earlier. Because then, like, a lot of my problem was that fighting the enemies as they move in was really tough, and it couldn't deal with them. But all right, how's the run going? We're struggling to get past the first area, but I think after we get past the initial hump, the rest of the map shouldn't be too bad. I say that every single time I play, but I think it's like actually the case this time. I swear. All right. So Takumi kills this guy. Dance kills the other one. All right. Now we move up here. Separate. Transfer. Transfer, separate. Then we go here with Gunter to transfer, shelter, transfer, separate. And what that does is that this lets us take advantage of our defense buffs without moving our units. Fuji, give me this guy. I got things mapped out like to a pretty good extent now. We dance here, and then we can one round this guy without getting killed by the crit. Then we can I messed up. Korin should not be there. But we can salvage this. Gunter, shelters. Transfer. 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 Switch, sing. We move out of the way. Korin moves in to block with anyone, I think. Science can do it for the pair up. And we got it. Perfect, perfect. We move in here to transfer, separate. And okay, we're good. The reinforcement only lasts till turn 31. Oh boy. I mean, 31, that's just more reinforcements to kill for XP, I guess. Surely. Surely.
This is my chance.
But I mean, we've got the strat mapped out. It's pretty reliable. At least for the early turns. We have a good plan. Gotta be a little careful about these guys, though. So I think what we do here is... This guy's strong. Yeah, that guy's really strong. Okay. That could be trouble. Yeah, we've got trouble. Region, you meet this guy? Tsubaki backs off. Sakura heals with Sun Festo. And I think we just... the 2 enemies in range is trouble. We can't kill this guy. So let's attack here with Takumi. And we finish... Oh, we got him. Okay, very good. Then we shelter Azura. That guy shouldn't be able to kill us, right? So what we can do is we can transfer, switch Sing for Takumi, move Takumi away slightly. This way the shield gauge won't get us. I messed up. That mage will instantly annihilate Gunter. Oh wait, these are just mages. I can block with Kaze. So we're good. Okay, we're good. Who's gonna die? He won't. These guys don't crit. Oh fuck, he killed him. Oh no, wait. Okay, he was far enough away that it worked anyway. Okay, that was the whole point of doing that. I didn't miscalculate. I just got panicked because yeah, we're good. We're good. Nothing unexpected happened. Aside from the parts that I did not anticipate. But nothing bad happened is what I'm trying to say. Nothing bad ever happens in my Fates runs. Everything always goes as planned. Okay, I need to heal here. Very good. Wait, that's not good. I miscounted this guy's move. We're gonna die. Nada's 19 defense? Oh damn. That's a lot more than I thought. So we transfer Hinata and we switch. And then Hinata can defend here? How the hell does this guy have 19 defense? Only chieftain stats are crazy, man. Holy shit, I didn't realize Hinata was so tanky. Like I always dismissed him as like Fury Man. He doesn't do anything, right? But I think that's actually he's pretty strong. Okay. Let's move Hinata away. This way we can attack with Takumi, get some damage in. I think we switch here and we transfer away Zura. So that way we can attack with Felicia. Switch Dance for Felicia. And I think we can get the kill. We can't get the kill. We just attack again for weapon rank and we get the kill with Corrin. Big, strong, 0 strength. Yeah, it sounds paradoxical, but it's really not. Okay, good. Wait, oh shit. This archer is bad. Is there? That's bad. How is Takumi? Takumi's so dead, right? I messed up. I messed up again. Yeah. Transfer? Yeah, Takumi is mega dead. Oh, he attacked Corrin. Oh, because he didn't see the kill, and Takumi can counter. Okay, okay, okay. So that actually does work. That's very good to know. That's very good to know. Okay, so I I think this turn we just back up and try to get some kills. Corrin backs up. That guy does so much damage. Okay, so I think what we do here is we pair up with Takumi. And we have a shield gauge. So we can attack. And this guy is fire. Okay, that guy's not thunder. So we attack with Fujin Yumi. We survive the counter. We move and we dance to kill him. Perfect. Is Rev AI more like Conquest Birthright? I think it's more like Birthright because you can. I think you can tank enemies with the while taking 0 damage. Vine Boom. But I mean, it's kind of hard to say, right? Enemy behavior is just wildly different from map to map, but I think they generally have like heal AI. They don't ignore they don't ignore futile attacks. Futile attacks. So I think okay, so here okay, this guy can go over here, and this guy Archer can attack from here. So I think we bait the Archer. We bait the Archer with Takumi, and we dance for him so he has no speed to double. And then the next turn, we can deal with the Thunder Mage. Nice, we even got those. Wait, since we got the very good. So we got the dodge, so we have the shield gauge still. Okay, we can activate the Dragon Vein now, I think. And a bunch of conquests after they attack even 0 damage. They can choose to attack if to apply debuffs and stuff sometimes, but it's just wildly inconsistent. It's kind of hard to say definitively a lot of the time. So Takumi's getting nothing now, but that's fine. He's just here to kill, not to learn. All right, great. So now I think what we can do is we can start. All right, so here's what we do. We just move around and we start trying to feed XP and kills and weapon rank. And maybe we also start pushing a support. Where did I put Kagero? Oh, she's behind. She's behind here. She's behind the mast. Oh, okay, that's where she went. I didn't see her. I didn't think I got her killed, but okay. Good. Just a bunch of axe fighters that we can kill for free at no cost to ourselves. So I think here's what we can do. Actually, we should attack with a Kadachi for weapon rank. Very nice. We attack here for weapon rank. We just killed him. Okay. Oh, that's fine too. Let's just kill this guy. And now we can back up a little. And we can dance for Corrin. That way Corrin can move up here. How much damage do these guys do? 26. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Go here, and then we shelter with Gunter. And we transfer Felicia. Then we transfer Felicia. And drop adjacent to Corrin. This way, Corrin will pair up attack with Felicia, giving us another free weapon rank. Reminder to check Camilla's range. She doesn't move, right? Until you get into her range, though. So we should be okay. But we shouldn't... Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't go on the bridge. Okay, very nice, very nice. So now I think what we do is we start trying to get weapon supports and stuff. So let's transfer Kagero onto here. This way we get some benefits. So I think we attack like this. Cord attacks, Felicia pairs up. And we get weapon rank. Now Felicia attacks, and then Corn pairs up, getting more weapon rank. And we also get some... That's no XP at all. Okay. Now Takumi can attack this guy for weapon rank and supports, mostly supports. And we can do it again for the kill and supports.
Oh,
We kind of want to grind Takumi and Kagero this chapter because he needs 3 support points to get to the next rank. So if we mess it up, then we lose out on 1 turn of support gain, on 1 chapter of support gain. But we should have more than enough time to deal with everything here. Am I planning on using any of the child units? Yeah, the replicate units should be good. There's a Thunder Tome guy there. Gotta be a little careful, but we should be okay with Kaze. So I think we can bring move Kaze over to yeah, we should just try to enemy phase this guy as soon as possible. So actually no, we have plenty of time. No need to hurry. I probably should have tried to hurry a little, but we're probably okay still. So we can hit this guy with the Steel Shuriken and debuff him, and then that should be enough to get us to the point where we can kind of damage. So I think we can... Let's first Savage Blow this guy. Gunter's actually getting XP on this map? Interesting. You know, we're a little far away from these guys to fight them, but I think we should be okay. Alright, let's pair up with Hinata again. Oh, we have a lot of shield gauge. Wow, okay. We have that much shield gauge, we can just kill the mage. Very good. Why is the reset counter at 28.3ZZZX? I think I might just typed in a bunch of random crap on accident there. And we can box this guy in. Very nice. And we can bully him with Felicia for, like, weapon rank. Yo, let's go. Guy's boxed in for free weapon rank. And then we can back up here to actually fight next turn. Gotta be a little careful about these guys, though. I find it odd that Gunter has no supports in Rev. Yeah, it kind of sucks because like Rev is the one route where I'm actually using him. But I mean, I get it. I understand why they do it. I think it's a little dumb the way they go about it, but I understand the reasons because like they don't want people to feel bad. But the question is like, were they really expecting fucking Gunter to be like prime support material? Like, nobody likes the old guys. And they're generally unpopular characters. Is he restricted for just 1 chapter? Pretty much, yeah. Oh, he's for a couple. Actually, no, wait. It might be just the 1. Yeah, I think he reveals himself as evil. In that, like, and then that's it, right? But like some old many characters, yeah, but like they don't use them most of the time. There's a lot of old man characters are poorly written. I guess the issue is that Fates has like last Thursdayism, where like it's as if history doesn't exist, and like it's as if the world was like constructed last Thursday. All right, let's steel shuriken this guy, and then we can attack with Takumi, or 1 damage off. Okay, how do we get that damage? Oh, we can probably attack with Kagero. Nope, we can't. We will die. Reina? I'll take it. And then we can one-shot. And then we can box in the other archer. But can we do it safely? Yes, we can. Yeah, we can surround this archer too. No, wait. Do we have enough move for that? I don't think we do. We gotta kill this guy. We gotta kill these guys, but there's no move to do it with. These guys have 9 resistance. Okay, I can surround on this side and with Tsubaki, but I need someone else that can hit this tile over here, which is currently nobody. I could dance. I could dance for Takumi, he could do it. And then I could replace I can move Kagero down. We have Takumi block here. Tsubaki blocks here. Sakura blocks here. Kagero blocks here. This is so fucked. I don't have the turns to kill these guys, so I have to do this bullshit. Then Korn attacks. Gunter attacks. Hey, C weapon rank. And Felicia attacks. Man, the shit you do when you can't kill when you only have 0 strength. Okay. Shit. Okay, so I think we can have Takumi kill, and Takumi kills the other one. That's fine. Well, the question is, can I do it without Azura getting killed? I can back up, try to kill this guy. Oh, I one-shot him. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, if I pair up here, Korn gets +2 damage, right? And that should be enough to kill. So I'm gonna hit this guy. But can I kill him? Oh, I can lunge him. That's probably enough. Okay, so we have Takumi kill this guy. Then Azura dances. Sakura moves away a little, just to heal. But then what I do here is Azura is there and I can't really move her. But what I can do is I can move the archer with lunge. By moving the archer with lunge, I shove him, and then I can block him again next turn. This turn. With other people. Poison strike, poison strike. Let's do another poison strike. I crit him. And then we can kill with someone. And oh, Saizo can get the kill. Can I also have Shelter Azura? Yeah, but I wouldn't have gotten that sick turn. Honestly, if I have like an optimal move and I have a move that lets me do more actions, I will like 99% of the time do the thing that's more complicated. This is a problem when I play board games sometimes where like I just love doing actions even if it's like negative points. It's not even about like actually like winning, just about doing more actions. I'm an action maximizer kind of guy. It's spent through a proc skill. For the purposes of Nori and Trust, it is not. Proc skills are always the percent activation chances, I think. Sounds like terraforming Mars. That is exactly one case where that happens. I am so bad at terraforming Mars. I guess part of the reason is that like I don't play it very often because I don't own the game. A friend of mine has it. And so as a result, I don't really know actually good strategies for terraforming Mars. I think we're far enough away that I can lunge this guy, right? From the other enemies, that is. Perfect. And now we can get a kill for Saizo. Strength of his percent base, 100% if you do it, and minus 100% if you don't. I mean, it's about how it's programmed. So it's actually not that the way you're saying. Actually. Okay, let's switch attack Kadachi for more weapon rank. Oh, we actually got the kill. Very nice. Alright, very good. We're doing really well now. Yeah, Hoshida and Trust is like 10% proc chance. And Nori and Trust is skill borrowing. Let's move down to archers. This goes until turn 31, right? What turn are we on? 17? Oh, man. It just keeps going, huh? I mean, it's XP, but like, at the same time, it's hard won XP. I think maybe what I should do is I should probably open things up here. Yeah, at least we're getting more loot than normal. I should probably activate these terrain. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So first, let's move in our defense aura so that Takumi can survive an attack. Let's make this, yeah, attack here. We get hit. We didn't get hit. So, we just win. Okay. That Dark Mage is a problem, though. So I think we need to activate the Dragon Vein this turn. Wait, look, I need to be careful about Baruka's range. Baruka's here. Okay, Berserker's there. Oh, that guy's a hand axe. We can probably bully him for XP. So we activate the Dragon Vein so we can attack the mage. So why it would have been entertaining if doing the Dragon Vein just killed that guy. But I guess we don't get free passes like that. You can use Shield Gauge to kill this guy without taking a million damage crit. And now we can get some weapon rank here. And we can get the killed Gunter, I guess. Gunter actually should get a lot of XP here somehow. What's Gunter's internal level? It's like 5, right? Because if he were level like 18, he wouldn't be getting anything. I think Gunter's got to have like really low internal level. Do you guys know what his internal level is? That was like a level 10 enemy, so like he's behaved like a level 13 unit, something like that? Something like that? Or less? $15. It's like 5? Okay, if it's 5, that makes sense. Because otherwise, he shouldn't be getting that much XP. I need to box in our archer just so I can maximize my support gain, but that'll be for next. A bit later. Alright, so I think we just move up and then deal with these guys with the Takumi setup. And then we try to box the archer in. Gunter's turn level was 5? Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's turn 20. And this shit is still going on. Okay. So I think, yeah, dealing with these guys is just always so complicated. So we attack here. We take a big crit, but we debuff him and do some poison strike damage. And then we try to go for a Takumi one-shot, which we can't do because we're 1 damage off, which just keeps happening. Oh, Corin actually doesn't die from the crit. Let's go for it. We can do a bit of trip damage. It looks scary, but it's not really scary. And then Takumi one-shots. Perfect. And then I think we try to box the archer in just because we're here. And we can do it. So then why not? Let's box the archer in. Gunter goes around to do some damage. Felicia attacks for weapon rank. And then we box him in. We heal Corin. And we keep moving. Next turn, I think we use Takumi to take out both archers. Let's heal here. To take out both fighters, I mean. And we keep milking the XP. More enemies, okay. So we attack here, kill this guy. Perfect. More weapon rank. We move here onto Kagero. Wait, I need to be careful about Camilla's movement range. We switch Sing for Takumi. Kill this guy. I guess we keep this guy boxed in. I guess we can get the kill next turn on Gunter, I guess. Most of my users don't get any XP from these guys. There's not really much point in actually feeding the kills. And now more weapon rank. We're still at D. Dance, more weapon rank. I think we probably already maxed out weapon rank here. And then Gunter kills. Alright, now we can move down and deal with these guys. And I think we do the same thing. We box in the archer for weapon XP. And the other guys, we just fight. Trample soon? Probably next map. Not this one. Because actually the issue is Trample is like level... And we need to get to internal level 20. Which is a bit of a ways off. So we can attack here and survive. But I think we can also just attack and kill the... We can kill the mage with shield gauge. Shield gauge is so nice. I love it. And then we can get some rank. And then axe guys move in, and we can deal with them as they move in. So the next set of reinforcements is on turn 25. Okay. Attack here. Move away, and then move back into block. Let's get the archer, our Takumi, into position. Just so we can... Alright. That's 3. We need 2 more. to max out. 4. And then here, one shot. One shot. The issue with the statues is that they take too many Dragon Vein points to really make that many of. Unless you hack them in, but like I feel like most people don't want to do that. And they just take time. You don't actually often have the luxury to get like 100 kills with like a crappy character. In a lot of circumstances. I think we have Takumi fight and kill the archer. Which should be doable. We'll take a crit, but we have shield gauge now. You get Dragon Vein points from DLC maps? Yeah, I think so. So you can grind them. Like, I prefer not to do that, probably. Alright. Takumi should counter here. And kill. Not ideal because we don't get the weapon rank, but better than getting killed, I guess. I think we do a similar process to how we handled this guy previously. So we attack with the Steel Shuriken to debuff him. Oh, he dodged. Okay. And we try to get set up for the Takumi one shot, which is tough. But we can attack with Reina to chip, and we barely survive it. How many skill statues are there? There's a bunch. I've never used any strat that involves statues. Just because it's just a pain to manage. And I guess it's like the issue is that once you get to cap, not that many things matter. You have a lot more options than just. The other reason is also partially that I've never had a genuine reason to ever build Miracle Midori or any unit that's like pushing stat caps. Because the game, like, if you can get to the point where you're building such a character, you've probably already won. And most goes for PvP. I mean, if you want to go for PvP, then you're probably facing some like 99 stats hacked guy, right? I don't know. I've never played Fate's PvP. I only got into it after all the stuff died down. What turn is it? 30. So there should be one last set of reinforcements. So Outlaw and Dark Mage from down here. And more fighters from... Outlaw and Dark Mage from here, and fighters from over here. Okay. No, Fire Emblem's not a very good PvP game. Hot take, I know. But, like, it's... You either make a unit that enemies literally cannot beat, or you play chicken and no one wants to make the first move. Just playing proactively is generally not very good. Because like, if you move and you can't attack, then you die. But if you can attack first, then you win. It's not always as simple as that, but it might as well be. Let's lunge this guy. Poison Strike. Poison Strike. Move out of the way. Poison Strike. And a kill. There we go. On your file, where you're at 300 hours, you struggled against your tactically smarter friend. I mean, it's also just a matter of builds, right? When you build a character, you build it for... I guess there are specific PvP builds. I don't know, maybe I'm just like underrating the amount of like actual tactics needed. I feel like it can't be that complicated, right? It's like 5 units versus 5. That's already not that many options. And then like movement wise, you know, I don't know. All right, let's kill this guy. Then we can kill the other guy. Lunge this guy. Weapon rank. More weapon rank. Pokemon is only 6v6 and has options out the wazoo. Yeah, but like each Pokemon has like different moves. Here, like, it's not just the number of units, but it's also just like what you can do with them, right? I mean, like, I feel like the number of options in like a 5v5 Fire Emblem unit versus Fire Emblem unit is like a lot less than in a Pokemon match. Like, for an obvious example, you can look to summoner duels already, and I think people hate that mode, don't they? Don't people hate Fire Emblem Heroes PvP? Doesn't it suck? So like, I think the proof is in the pudding. Well, Heroes is very different. I think it's a lot less different than you might think. Fundamentally, it boils down to the same, like, does this unit kill or does this unit survive? You know, it's in such a low, like, there's like no objectives, there's no other things, right? It boils down to the same set of metrics, I think. And as such, like, strategies are like identically degenerate. I mean, I think Summoner Duels is actually not even that like simple. It's just a matter of like the actual winning strategy is like shove your guy that can't die, or attack with the guy that never loses. I guess there's some other complicated shit with like saved units. So I guess it's not all like nothing, but I don't, and like all there's all the teleporter shenanigans too. Can't forget about that. And the teleport blocking and the teleport blocking negation. But like it's ultimately it's like it's a game where like the balance is not as important as like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like no one has anything good to say about it, so like Fire Emblem is just not a good PvP game. Because like a lot of it is about trying to overcome odds with disproportionate resources. Like enemies, like, you know what I mean? It's about exploiting the enemy AI to make up for deficiencies in your army strength. What turn is it? It's like 30. I think we've exhausted all the reinforcements. Finally. So now we can farm. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to box this guy in. Then I'm gonna farm weapon rank, and then after I get all the weapon rank I can get, I'm gonna farm Takumi support rank. Only thing that could balance FE PvP is Fog of War? I don't think so. I don't think anything could balance it. Because, I mean, for one, like, you can't balance it because there's no, like, even starting points for people. Because someone can pay $700 to get more stats. There's already not an even playing field. It's also not like... It's also heavily weighted. I guess the metas are probably heavily weighted towards whatever their most recent characters are. So I guess in a way, like, it's like reading the meta. using the the unique skills that are given, right? But you know, it just built to incentivize, you know, uh throwing down a couple of Benjamins for like 20 pose. Am I grinding weapon rank? You can grind a weapon rank just by doing any attack. So, like, as you can see, Felicia has, like, nearly C rank swords. And I needed to be C rank for 11 sword. Alright, so I think I'll do damage here. I need to get a worse weapon. So here's the plan. Kagero gets a worse weapon. I think the chopstick. So the reason I'm doing this is that I want Takumi to pair with Kagero, so Takumi can get replicate later and then clone himself, so he can pair with himself, or just like have two strong bow users. And then after doing that, then the plan is but the way to do that is to get support rank. But I think Takumi has built up like 17 million support points with Hinata this chapter. So if I don't do things right, then he's not getting all the support points he needs. So I need to spam combat with a Kagero pair up in order to give Takumi the max 3 points with Kagero, so they can get C rank support ASAP. So we need to do this for at least like 50, 60 turns to overwrite any Hinata support rank support points that we got, because the priority is that the most support points on the chapter gives +3 like support rank points. The terminology is overlapping. The like local points determines where your support points go. And we did so much combat with Hinata that we need to overwrite it by getting even more with Kagero. So attack like 100 times. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I think 100 should be safe because we did a lot of combat. But like it can't happen more than like 70 times, right? For each turn. Times 2. You're not grinding weapon rank 2. There's a limit to grinding weapon rank. You can only get 5 from every enemy. After that, you stop gaining weapon rank. I think that's a pretty interesting way of doing it. And it's pretty cool too, because it means you can't just like sit there and grind. You have to like carefully milk it out of enemies. I kind of like the idea, because it forces you to be more tactical in your grinding. It slows you down, but it's not like at the same time like getting the necessary rank is it can be like its own adventure. They didn't do it for stabs. That's because stabs are limited and they cost money. So like I guess if you want to do that, you're free to spend your money how you see fit. But this is this you get for free, so they have to limit it. This is also a hidden mechanic, so it doesn't really like they don't announce it, but I think it's good. Same thing with XP fall off, you know. You know the supports to grind? Not really. The main supports I want to go for are with characters not available yet, like Baruka Saizo and Camilla Kaze, which we get both of them after this map. Like literally like after we beat this map, we get those characters. So we can't do them until we beat this map, and those are like the main supports we want to get. I guess there's also maybe Hinata Korin. So Korin can get Samurai, possibly. Actually, yeah, while we're here, we might as well do that, right? So Hinata can pair up with Korra, and then Korra can just attack with his sword. We'll have to do it after we finish up with Kagero. Otherwise, we'll do too much damage. Because the debuff does that. What about unlocking paralogs? I guess it depends. I don't think there's that many paralogs that are worth getting. Right? Most of the paralog benefit is the XP, honestly. Since we're not really doing skirmish maps unless absolutely necessary. It's for the XP and additional ranks. But we already have plenty of options. Like, we have probably Midori for sure. Midori, Asugi, Kiragi, eventually. Kana. Kana is always a good map to get XP on, but it's a tough map to actually beat. I think when I last played it, I already had a mature Poison Strike team to actually fight them. And it was pretty tough. Alright. Let's wait for this. Okay, so I think we have enough weapon rank there. Now we can grind for Corrin. I need to get a worse weapon. I hate it when this happens. Oh, we have a Daikon Radish. It's optimal here. The Radish is optimal. Maybe they should make it that if you attack with the Radish enough, the Radish gets eaten. So yeah, we can attack with the Radish. And what this does is that this builds Hinata support for Corrin, so that he can eventually get A support and friendship into a Samurai. Because I didn't pick Samurai as my starting talent, regrettably. I just realized I probably could also do actually, no, wait. We can get Corrin friendship with a ninja too, like with Kaze. Yeah, actually, we probably should prioritize that. That's probably enough points with Hinata. We do have B support with Kaze, so we might as well just go for it while we're here. We can just do like 10 combats or so, and that's probably enough to get more support points. And so just a matter of like getting the priority right now, so the actual amount doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, Corrin had his support points spread out across like every enemy. All right, so now we've got that done. Let's just kill this guy. I guess Gunter does it. He's like one of the few units that actually benefits from the XP right now. All right, with all that bullshit out of the way, I think we should make a save state at this point because we've worked hard. We deserve a save state as a treat. And I don't want to replay this whole map once I fuck up, because I think the amount of actual work is just busy work now. It shouldn't be complicated to beat the rest of the map. Percy implies to use Arthur, which is one of the worst units of this route. I think it's... Percy would be good for the gold, but I think you get enough gold in Rev. And not even gold, just get a lot of items in Rev. Regardless of Arthur, how good Arthur is, he's always a good backpack. I think he would be a good backpack here too. The issue is just supports, right? He's only a good backpack. He's only a better backpack to people that he supports. And like he doesn't support units. He supports every conquest unit, but he doesn't support the birthright units, which are the strong ones here, right? So yeah, I think it's also that like units like Hinata are probably better because the extra defense is actually very important. If we don't have the extra defense, we cannot survive a counter. And that's even more important than speed a lot of the time, I feel. You get a lot of items that almost no go directly. Oh man. I mean, unfortunately, we can sell a lot of them. So, but I guess this is the one route where like we really need a lot of gold for a lot of things. So I think what we can do here is we can probably move in and just attack Baruka and just kill her. She's kind of weak. And that Berserker is also not very strong. I think, do I move it to use Takumi? I think I can also just use Reina, maybe. Let's go like this. I move in and I attack. And that just gets her. Yeah, that just one-shots her. And I think, and then we can have Gunter dance to get out of the way. Esrim weapons are good. I disagree. The classes that the S rank weapons are in make them not very useful here, honestly. Okay, so we can just one-shot Baruka. I'm not gonna use a Spearmaster. That's not an ideal ending class. Like I'm gonna have like Mechanists and Malignites mostly. Probably, but mostly Malignites. I'll have the Pursuer probably for Takumi. Because that has like no downsides aside from making you die instantly. But the Pursuer will be good for the sheer amount of damage it gives. Argomir will be bad. Water Wheel, not usable. Hagakure Blade, bad. Chakram will probably be usable, but I think it gives pretty substantial debuffs. But honestly, it's probably generally not worth the effort. The weapons are good regardless of the effects. Wrong. They are not good regardless of the effects because no one can use them. No one can use them. If you can't use them, how are they any good? And the effects aren't that good either. Let's be real. Having your strength for like +5 damage on one attack. In this case, it doesn't do anything to us, actually. Hey, now that I think about it, Hagakure Blade could be pretty good here. 18 might, yeah. But, Ryoma could use that for like a little bit of bonus. But it's not that much better than Reginto, right? So Reginto is 15. It's a 15 damage sword. Okay, so Ryoma shouldn't even bother using it. You mean a Ferrari is a very good car, even if you're not a good driver? But that doesn't matter because you have two hands and you can drive it. If you were forbidden from driving a Ferrari because I don't know your nerves aren't equipped to handle the acceleration or something, then it would be a bad car. If you can't drive the car, how can it be any good? If nobody can drive the car, how can it be any good? It's 11. It's 11 plus 4 because of Reginto gives +4 strength for some sick reason. Like how incredibly also gets it's for being in his inventory? What the fuck? That's disgusting. Damn, okay, alright. Yeah, I forgot that's how those weapons work. So I think okay, so this guy has a hand axe. So we can just enemy phase him, yeah. We can just enemy phase him. Siegfried's +4 defense is the same. Yeah, it's gross. As if Ryoma didn't need even more reason to be disgustingly strong. This only happens for the royal weapons, so forgive me for not remembering. Spearmaster Xander with Siegfried and Water Wheel. I don't think Xander can go Spearmaster, right? It's hard. I think his only cross faction supports are Hinoka, which gives him Falcon, and Sakura, which doesn't give him that either. I don't think he gets a Boral, right? As a cross faction support. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. I thought I would get crit for a second. I was like, I'm getting greedy for a weapon rank. Okay. That's a bunch of XP. I'd love to see it. Let's Bloom Festival for some XP. You might as well try to get to level 20 with Sakura. I mean, we can't do it this chapter, but we might as well just spam our stabs. Like, who else? Like, yeah. Xander doesn't need more defense anyhow. I disagree. Xander needs all the defense he can get. That's like that is his one virtue, just having a shit ton of defense. There's no such thing as too much defense because there's always some guy that can hurt you. And this challenge especially does, yeah. I think it's incredibly important to have like just a crap ton of defense, like an unjustifiably high amount of defense, especially in this challenge. Okay, we're getting more weapon rank with Felicia. Finally, the unjustifiably high defense is justified. Let's go. All right. Okay, now you have to deal with the other bolt. It's gonna be tough. Oh wait, Camilla attacks with the hand axe? That means we can one-shot her, right? I think Fujin Yumi is a one-shot. And Fujiyumi is 39 defense. And even whatever, like I don't think lunge gets us into danger because she's the only flying unit there. We can probably just like kill Camilla instantly. Man, oh shit. This is the Strand type map. Fujin Gumi alone might not carry a one-shot. Well, Fujin Gumi plus all the buffs. I think with all my buffs, Takumi has like plus 13 extra damage. So 13 plus 39 is like more than enough. Actually, we don't have 4 on enemy phase, so this would be like something more like 39 plus 9 damage, which might not be enough to one shot. 48. No, that's actually exactly enough to one shot. But it doesn't really matter because I think I can. No, actually, I can't double. Camilla's really fast. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Camilla's just a really strong character. Never mind. But it's not a problem because Camilla can't crit. So, and none of these guys can actually do anything. And she can't lunge us because we'll be on C. Yeah. And there's no other flying units, so we can bait at max range and be completely fine. It would be funny if like lunge could throw your enemies into the water, and then it's just an instant kill. Shoving units into like lava pools would be entertaining. Baldur's Gate 3 tactics. Well, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I have played Divinity Original Sin 2. And what I did against the final boss was I stacked like 700 explosive barrels next to them, and I just straight up dropped on the top of the bomb on the final boss, basically. Like the boss was like was Bikini Atoll, and I dropped my I created a fission reaction where he lived. You can do that in Baldur's Gate 3? I see. Like, Voice of Peace, actually, Voice of Peace can't do anything here. So, okay, so Camilla will move in, and then Tsukumi will counter Fujiyumi for, he's got 6 strength from the pair up, plus 3 from competitive, and then plus 42. Okay, Fujiyumi's 42 damage. Not 13. So 42 plus 9 is more than enough to one-shot Camilla. I'll take it. And Camilla should do 34 damage minus 7 5 26 damage something 26. So it's not enough to kill me. So we can do this. Let's put our defense auras nearby, but we won't need it. So Camilla will move in and get one shot. Ow. Got him. Very nice. Oh, I just realized something. I can do shelter pot shots against this guy. But it won't, it's not any good. Never mind. So okay. 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 How do I deal with these guys? Oh, I think I have a... No, it's not. That's not good. Takumi wouldn't have been got even if it was crit. Yeah. That's Fate's Royals for you. You can double anyway with an inspiring song. Yeah, I don't know. It's like... You don't need to... I don't know. I feel like... There's no need to double tap here. It would be entertaining if you could like overkill an enemy for extra XP, right? Maybe that would be like a interesting way of handling things, where like you're kind of actually I feel like that'd be too much of like a win more scenario. You know what I mean? Like if you're already at the point where you're instantly killing enemies, you shouldn't be rewarded that much more for it. But I think that could reduce tedium. Like maybe like perhaps one way to do things would be like every enemy has like a certain store of XP, and like winning in more spectacular fashion could give you a greater portion of it possibly. But I don't know. It would be annoying, yeah. I feel like you shouldn't have too many like obtuse systems like that. All right, let's Dragon Vein here. When you first played FE, you thought crits give you extra XP. I think there is a system similar to that in some circumstances. I think, for instance, I think like Silencer gives you extra XP for some reason when you activate it, but like that's not really a thing that happens very often. Oh, maybe they should just add like a bonus XP system, like that could work too. Or just some other kind of catch-up mechanic that can let you use early units without training them, basically. Like I don't know, like an XP coupon or something would be nice. And yeah, these guys we can bait individually, so we can have Kazi handle this. This guy's a fire tome, so he's not a threat. Zero damage. Oh man. So okay. Gotta be careful about that guy though. Let's move back. I think we can just have Takumi attack to build up shield gauge. This guy's tough though. 13 here, attack, another 13. So I think here's what I do. I attack with Takumi, I take some damage. That's a bunch of XP, okay. I attack with a unit like Felicia, or weapon rank. I get some pair up attack in. I get some XP. There we go, see weapon rank. We can use Levin Sword when we get it. I think maybe I just attack with Takumi again here. These guys give a lot of XP. So I would be a fool to not take it on a character that can actually benefit. From one enemies have XP exactly equal to the amount you get. Yeah, I guess like some other games like Berwick Saga give you like XP only on kill, so you can't like just like futz around. But I think it's important to like get a little bit of chip XP from random enemies, you know. So now we have a Thunder Tome. Okay, so here's the plan. We should get Kaze. Let's put Core onto Kaze just for support points. Then we go here. So we can bait this Thunder Mage. I'm worried that this also will bait the Berserker, but if that happens, we'll have to figure out a way to deal with it. It shouldn't be too bad, but things can get pretty bad, I think, if we're not careful. Let's move our units around. Just so we have more flexibility next turn. Guess we put our flying units into the spots that are otherwise inaccessible, just so we have more room. Yeah, okay, so that guy moves up for the pair up attack. That was expected, but not ideal. Not great. Now we have this mage that can probably just kill us, I think. So I think what we do is that it's actually good that the Berserker moved in. Because now that the Berserker we moved in, we can use him to charge up our shield gauge. Can we? I don't think we get enough. No, we don't get enough. That's fucked. Okay, can Reina survive here? She should be able to, okay. So we can have Takumi attack. I'm not fast enough to double him. Even if we dance, we only get 20. We don't get enough. We don't get enough. But okay, so here's what we can do. We can have Gunter attack this guy. We can attack Kagero with Kagero for a debuff. Then we can attack with Gunter to do more damage. We should probably debuff first. Yeah. Let's debuff first. Steel Dagger this guy for no damage. And then we can hit this guy for like a bajillion Savage Blow damage. Saizo can move in. I need to be careful enemy ranges here. Okay, we're good. This shouldn't be a problem. We hit this guy for more Savage Blow damage. Savage. Sorcerer is still so scary to deal with. We can kill him now, but he'll kill us. I think I made a mistake over here in not attacking the berserker with okay. We can kill this guy. But then how do we kill these? How do we kill this guy now? Shit. Am I using a custom model? That is literally a picture of me. I dressed up and I took a picture of myself. It's not a model. It's literally a photo. Okay. 13. This sorcerer is such a problem. Who else can survive combat? I think Korn could probably survive combat, right? Actually, wait. We still have Kaze. We can still attack with Kaze to debuff further and do more shenanigans. The problem then is okay, here's what we can do. We go here and Korn finishes off this guy. Then Tsubaki can move over here and transfer away Kaze. Then Kaze can attack with a steel shuriken. He takes some damage, but we can apply poison strike, which is good. We do further poison strike damage to him, and then we can dance Kaze. Shit. We can move up here to dance for Kaze. To do another poison strike, which should be 5 damage. But if we transfer away here, we attack with a Korin pair up with a physical weapon. Shit. I'm probably still a little bit off. I think that should be 5 damage? 6 damage. All right, yeah, it rounds up. Okay. I know, it's 31 divided by 5 is exactly enough for me to get the kill. Well, one more than I needed. Very good. Ugh. I hope the 40% accuracy is kind of crappy though. That's really bad. I don't have any other choice. Go for it. Yeah. There we go. That was a good turn. That was a complicated ass turn, but it paid off. Very good. All right, now more of these guys. So I think, all right. Next up is another Thunder Tome guy. You move Sakura. Do you think it will buff his hit? How? I don't think Sakura gives him. Actually, adjacency? No, I don't think there's additional bonuses for that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I think here what we do is I think maybe you have Kaze do a pair up attack with Takumi. So here's what we do. We put Kaze as the bait. Yeah, Kaze is the bait, and then we have Takumi nearby to pair up attack. Because right now Kaze is the only like unit with enough resistance to survive combat against a mage. Kaze is becoming surprisingly important here. So that debuffs, and okay, in theory that could have done some damage, but it didn't. That's fine. The accuracy is so bad. Oh yeah, actually it does buff hit here, huh? Interesting. If we had a choke point, our life would be a lot easier, but we don't, so it's not. Who else has high res? No one has enough res to survive this. Will you survive? Actually, I think Reina could do it. Yeah, Reina can do it. So I think maybe the plan is I just do like a... Okay, we attack here. And get some chip damage in. Get some poison strike damage in. Right? And then actually, if we do it again, then Takumi is like still like doing like 71%, which is bad. Like we can't afford to do 71% like 2 or 3 more times because then we can actually just like get killed. And we don't have a other options for damage, right? Maybe Korin with the Yato plus Hinata could get me enough damage. Right? Or Korin with the Felicia pair up, because that's +2 from Felicia and then +2 from Felicia's personal. That's 4 damage. That's 4 plus a sword, which Iron Katana plus 8. 8 damage. And I double. So that's 8 plus 4, 14. That's 1 times shit. That's bad. Oh, wait, I just realized I do, in fact, have more options than I thought. Go attack here, and we attack with Takumi pair up again. We poison strike again. Felicia pairs up to Korin. Gunter shelters Azura. We move in, and we transfer, switch, sing. And then Kaze just goes again. And then we poison strike this guy down to 1 HP. In theory. Nice. And then he's at 1 HP, and we can just kill him. In theory. The Yato is also 8 might, right? Wait, why am I not doing enough damage? This guy this guy has 11 defense. I do 11 attack. I thought Felicia gives +2 and +2 strength. What am I missing? Dragonstone? Oh yeah, huh? That does work. Hey, that's weird. I should have 2 from pair up, 8 from Yato, and +1. Why am I not getting an extra +2 from devoted partner? Demoiselle from Flora? You're right! That's so fucked. Shit. Flora's Demoiselle buff? Are you fucking kidding me? That's so stupid. I love it. That is so stupid. Oh, man. Okay, but we can get him. Yeah, the enemy aura buff from Demoiselle is... Shit. Okay, but the Dragonstone gets him. And that's all that matters. I think we even survived the combat, which is nice. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, that's a bad level though. All right. All right. That's enough bullshit. Okay. And think we pull the same bullshit against these guys now. That might be tougher though. These guys can move together. I think if we bait this guy, that also baits the Berserker, which is a problem. So I think what we do is we still want to kill these guys with the XP. They are promoted, in fact. So I think we kind of do a similar thing as we just did. But we actually we can't, because we can't afford to get pair up attacked by the Berserker. That would kill us. There's tiny space where the Berserker can attack, where Flora and others can't, though, right? Yeah, this one up here, we can deal with him pretty easily. That's not a problem. The problem is these guys. We don't actually have to deal with this guy yet. The North Berserker is easy to bait. It's just the issue is if we want to bait this guy, we need to bait this guy too. Because this guy will move into pair up attack. But I think we can we can probably cheese that guy a little actually. In theory. Like if we go over down here with Reina, or maybe Tsubaki can get like a ton of chip XP. Not that it matters because we're not going to use him very much longer after this because we will get 2 better flyers immediately. Like we go here with Gunter and we pair up attack for 3 damage, shelter, and then keep doing it. That could be a way to chip him down. I think that should be what we do. Yeah, so Tsubaki attacks with a javelin and pair up attacks with Gunter. Gunter shelters. And then we just do that until he's dead. Like, no one else can do this because this only works with flyers. Yeah, that works. Does Reina do it better? Does Reina even get XP from this? If Reina gets XP, it might be worth it. Oh, well, that's a lot of XP. I'll take it. But better to train Reina right now. Because I don't think we're using Tsubaki, right? Like, unless we want to get Keldori, who is in theory good because she has like a +4 damage personal. Her personal is get +4 damage if enemy has more strength or magic. And she doesn't have like any stats, so she'll always activate it. But the problem then is just that I guess she could be a good spear user because she can reclass into Spearmaster. And she has like a bit of an advantage over others. But I think we don't have like a good pairing for Tsubaki that we can push. And it's not really any other. I think we're 2 Starver slots as it is. Like we don't have like a female unit to pair with Tsubaki. We could have tried to push ones from early. Maybe Sakura could have been an option. But it's a little far away now. I don't think we have the time, and we're probably benching him after this chapter. I think it's just that Keldori just isn't as good as like the other cracked child units we're gonna make. Selena joins the next chapter and can support. Yeah, we just don't have time. We have too many other projects we need to do. And so Keldori just isn't good enough. He's not like bad by any means, but when compared to like Poison Strike Savage Blow guys or 2 Takumis or Ryoba or like anyone else, I feel like just the options aren't nearly as good. Right? We can only do so many supports. Generally speaking. Just for a matter of like time and also effort. I hate that this is optimal, but what can you do? Keldori's personal wouldn't activate the enemy has 0 strength or 0 magic. That is true, but like, I guess I think it's either or, right? So they had to have 0 strength and 0 magic. So deals +4 damage to enemies with strength or magic greater than this unit's strength or magic, whichever is higher. So basically, they have to be in like they have to have no stats for it's not work. So there's no enemies in the game that are like that. I think there's not a single enemy that has 0 strength and 0 magic, unless it's like a child unit that is like manipulated by these effects, right? So basically, that's only like the crappy child units that show up sometimes. It's either... What the fuck is going on? Why is he moving? Oh, he's he triggered his heal AI? That is fucked. Fucking jump scare. That's... Shit, this is pretty bad, right? Because he's in range to, like, hit me. I think if I run away, I should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pair up here. I'm just running. I mean, once he runs, I can probably just shoot him to death. I gotta chase him. I think he'll move adjacent to Flora and then he'll get healed. Hopefully not to the left. Shit. That's bad. I don't think I'm cornered necessarily, but this is still not like the ideal circumstance. He does what, 32 damage? Wait, corner could tank that. I transfer here. And then Corrin just tanks the hit and then we can kill him. Oh, take -2 damage thanks to Flora. Oh man. We should be okay. Nice. Okay, we got him. So who gets the XP? I think Corrin should get the XP just so I can promote him. Yeah, that dragged him out, so that benefits us. Either maybe Takumi, so I can work on other things. The extra speed from Sniper will actually help him a lot too. So let's get Takumi to level 20 first. Because I think it's important that we get just as much like speed as possible so we can double enemies. That's very good. Okay, now that's good. So we can now bait this this mage individually, which is very nice. So here's what we do. We put Kaze over here. We put our defense auras nearby. We transfer here. Go over here. We separate Felicia nearby. I messed up. Let's dance to get her into the right spot. Felicia goes nearby. So does Sakura. And we just transfer drop everyone else. Alright, great. This guy moves in alone to attack Kaze and gets debuffed. Letting us do a little bit of damage. Not that much, but just enough. And then we can attack with Kaze. Oh, this guy's a fire tome. He's weak. Yeah, he's a fire tome. We actually can just kill him. I thought he had a thunder tome. So then we can just kill him, I think. Because he won't crit us. Great. Okay. Yeah, he won't crit us. We can just kill him. I mean, easier said than done, I guess. But we can heal and do it again. Perfect. Nice. And now, we can... That's just an outlaw. So we can bait that guy with Corrin. Actually, I probably should be giving XP to Felicia. What am I thinking? The skill is actually... Getting the skills up is actually a lot more valuable than anything else here. Oh, man. But, okay, there's another Fire Tome guy. Okay. I guess the issue with Felicia is that she can't actually do the damage to get the kill anyway. Yeah, I messed up a little here, but we're probably fine. 10 by 2. We dance get it again. And And then we surround the archer, I think. Our flyers in range to surround the archer. I think Gunter is, but he's also specifically the unit that shouldn't be doing that. If I attack like this, how do I get rid of the archer? Oh, actually, what am I thinking? It's just an archer. It's just the fire tome guy. He can't hurt us. He doesn't kill us, so we're fine. This fire tome guy will hit us and he won't kill. And then we can just kill him next turn. I'm not getting messed up by anything. Yeah, this guy won't move into pair of attack or anything. We're fine. We can heal. Attack. Yeah, we live. Attack, dance, attack, finish. Well, actually, wait. Maybe we could get a Felicia kill here. No, there's no chance. Not enough damage. Yeah, we have shield gauge, so we live, and we get to level 20. Then we can instant promote. We can promote to have better shots against Flora. Very good. We got more speed. Love to see it. Also, now that Takubi is high level, we can spam like once you promote, we can get even more XP on Sakura and promote her too. Then we can get another like mage tome user, which would be really good. So let's promote. Let's promote here into sniper or 4 more speed. Oh wow, the music isn't fucked up. That's a good omen. In 2 levels, competitive shouldn't work with Hinata. Oh fuck, you're right. In that case, then we can just swap to we can swap back to like Kagero, I guess. But I think the fact that we can get another useful combat unit in Sakura could be good. Actually, we can't heal spam that much. We don't have. We're not taking damage. Okay, next up is the Berserker. So I think what I do is I have Felicia nearby here. Korn takes a hit for a bunch of damage, but he'll live, and then but Felicia can get some XP next turn, right? Korn should live through this. Yeah. Actually, I should feed the kill to Korn so Korn can promote. Some XP for Felicia. This should be enough to push her to level 16. Berserker Shura. Interesting. Oh yeah, that Berserker Shura could be a good Korn pair up. In theory. Dance here. Who's in range to fight this guy without dying? There's not that many. Bloom Festo here. I guess. Oh wait, I could lunge this guy. If I lunge him, I can move to attack. I can move, I attack, and then I get out of range. Oh, I also hit Flora with that. That's nice. Then Korn can get the kill to get to level 20. I can roll into Norn Noble. Very nice. HP res. Okay. Oh, skill cap. I hit the skill cap. Interesting. Where's my other promotion items? I should have a second master seal somewhere. I think I had one naturally, and then I got one from the map. Perfect. Master seal into I think we just go Nor Noble, right? Wait, what does Hoshido Noble give? And it's probably not worth it, right? I think it's you get like Dragon Ward, the protection skill, right? Which is just kind of bad. So I think we go Nor Noble to get Draconic Hex. Hoshido Noble skills aren't that good. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, the level 15 skill for Nor Noble isn't very good. I think we just get the level 5 skill and then go Great Knight. Well, give me a skill level up. Very nice. Skill level up is good because that means we can get higher hit rates with our stabs. So I think Takumi, yeah, I think the competitive bonus has deactivated. That's fine though. So here we have 14 plus 6 plus 4. 14, 6, 24 damage versus 17. So we should be, oh, wait. Huh? I think it's still active. Oh yeah, Hinata is still the same level right now. I think that should be fine because Takumi probably won't be getting more levels for the next like 5 chapters at this point. Careful about Flora's personal. You're right. Yeah, Flora does have like the weird counter skill, right? So let's just enemy phase for now. I think we just back off and we take it slow so we don't die on accident. I think that's very important to not die on accident. Actually, wait, we could probably if we do this, we can probably double. If I do this, do I die? If hurt and attacked by non-adjacent foes, attack takes half damage and skill speed -3. So if I do this, I take 5. She does 15. I take another 5. Okay, it's let's just wait a little for our defense debuff to fall off first. I feel like ideally I should actually feed the kill to Felicia. So we actually don't want to get the kill like this. So yeah, let's do it slow. Oh, I killed her. I crit her. Okay. Never mind. GG.
No.
Big sister.
You've
Understood. Takumi.
Our real enemy. We can't talk about it though. Did your sword glow just now? What?
Thank you.
What a pain.
The fuck?
Huh? I've got.
Thank you. Hey.
No.
Huh?
It's all right.
Well.
Lord goes into hiding, and then she'll only come back after you build a hot spring.
Is that so?
Oh.
Felicia just dies? Oh, the idea would be to get the parap attack.
I apologize.
Did your MacGuffin just
Yes.
MacGuffin? Yeah, I guess that's why they believe us. And the Norian ass window on half of the mounted classes is still so bizarre to me.
Oh my.
Isn't it cold?
Huh?
No.
Big. Well.
Yes.
Hot Springs is Fugo? Yeah, right. I mean, Fire Orb. Yeah. You just don't understand Garen's vision?
Hey now.
Oh my. True.
Ah,
Yeah.
Is it by a royal decree that everyone just like not wear like the upper part of their pants, or the pants are just banned, only chaps? I mean, chaps are by definition assless. All right, we got so many supports to talk about. Oh, nice. We got a support with Corrin. Very good. That means Corrin can go ninja. So Corrin can get mechanist. Kagero Takumi, very nice. We got it in one. Sakura Azura. I mean, that's okay, I guess. And Takumi Azura, okay. I guess I do need to find someone to pair to Azura. And we're not doing Felicia Corrin, I think. I believe you cooked. Remove the colon and the colon? You mean the comma? And the meaning of the sentence changes? Yeah. I believe, yeah, I believe you cooked there. I don't know. Daikon, okay. All right. Very good, very good. That's chapter 12 done. Feed Lilith. And I guess we can try to get one more support point from somewhere. Corn with all these guys suck. Game crashed. I mean, we can always do Corn Azura, I guess. I don't think it benefits us, but we could do it. Now Shibaki conversation, game crashes. Can we upgrade? We can upgrade these resources, but not anything useful. Okay. Meet up to 8 travelers via street pass. Yo. Oh wait, we can upgrade our cook statue for +1 defense boon. I think we just save our money for the next chapter. What is the next chapter anyway? Okay. Next chapter is a lost piece. Oh, it's that map. It's the map where your foster family and your birth family team up with the invisible shadow people to attack you because they doubt the existence of the invisible shadow people. The entire conceit of this map and the way that it interacts with mechanics is so fucked. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They didn't want to like modify the entire engine just to like make this map more immersive, but it just doesn't make it's just so funny that they ally with the invisible shadow people that they simultaneously like deny the existence of and are the entire reason why they fight you, right? It's not very common, I guess, though, just because the enemies don't really move together very easily unless you bait them. But the fact that it can happen is pretty funny. And enemies literally dual strike you with their blood sword and energy. It's so funny how in Rev, like, what you end up doing is like you're such a consummate neutral that everyone just hates you. All right, that's probably about it for today. That was a 3-hour and 40-minute map. Wow. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week, maybe. Yeah. I have some video ideas cooking, but we probably won't have them very soon. I've been busy. I probably should like make it like a community post or something, or people who are not in the loop, I guess. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for doing only like one chapter a week this time. I guess lets me drag this out for another 19 streams.